There's
Lee,
12 people.
Do your damn job. That's it. Okay.
Well, it's not quite that.
It's
We
not
really
quite
do
that?
care about what you say.
I feel like you
But
don't.
but I feel okay. So here's the thing with you, Lee, is that you're good looking, right? And so people don't really care about what you have to say. They care about when you say it, right? And that you're pretty when you say these words. And so without the video, you don't provide a lot. So right now, with us being, just pure audio, the people at home, they don't get to see how pretty you are. And so
I don't think I've ever in my life been so offended before.
I'm still waiting. I mean,
I have never in my life have I sat there and been like, what the fuck, man? I'm only good for one thing, and that's just looking pretty.
making babies. Hey, are we back now? Are we back live? Can you guys hear us?
I believe they can.
We'll give that a second there.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they can hear us. Let's wait for a comment or two.
They said good on audio. We're fine.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. So welcome back.
Everybody behind the paywall, thank you guys. The $1,000 will go to royalty music in the future.
Yeah, we're gonna play Amanda Wallen.
No.
He's just gonna say the N-word 50 times. That's what we're paying for.
Oh.
It's just some racist cowboy.
No.
How's everybody doing? I see Greg McIntyre has a new like. Thank you, Greg McIntyre. It's funny because he's watching the live stream, but he's not on it. Hey, Dupe, why isn't Greg on the show this week?
Because he got the second shot, and apparently he's gay now, and so he was afraid about the way that his gay hormones might be going off on this podcast with the three of us very good looking gentlemen. So he's decided to take the rest of today off, and we'll get more into why the vaccine makes you gay later on during COVID Corner. But yeah, that's why he's not here. We miss you, Greg.
We miss you. It's the first show that we've done where it hasn't been the three of us. So this is kind of weird. Lee's really gonna have to step it up this week.
Oh, hey now. Hey.
Not only is he gonna have to be that voice of brevity that Greg provides, but you're also gonna have to fill in for Joshua, who's having technical difficulties and should be back within the next week or two.
So I'm filling in for two?
Well, yeah, I mean, really, you're filling in for Greg. We know what Josh can provide, so it's not like
yeah,
you know what he's gonna give you.
Josh, if you're watching, just know that Rick does love you.
Oh, no, I love him.
and let me just say this to you, Greg, out there.
Jeez.
We're going to accept you however you are, so don't be worried when you come back.
Yep.
Whatever you decide,
yep.
We're here for you, buddy, and we're here to support your decisions.
And from what we heard today, the Phase 1 boys bring all the milk to the yard.
Oh.
Is that how it works? I don't know. It's Phase 1
so.
Brings all the boys to the yard. I don't know, but somehow, whatever happened there, Greg's having some feelings tonight. So that's okay. Hey, Lee.
Yeah.
Lee, how was your week, buddy?
Whoa! You're skipping the sponsor.
I was going to do it after.
Have a sponsor.
No,
remember?
you guys were already talking about all sorts of stuff, and
Yeah,
you skipped me for everything, and now you're skipping me for this too.
Hey,
You're just gonna be like, no, it's still my fucking turn to talk.
I'm about to mute him.
Right, go ahead,
Okay, go ahead.
You're
Lee.
gonna mute me. That's
How was your week?
fine.
How was your week?
It was good till I got on here and fucked it all up, and Duper hates me now.
That was it? Is that your
was
week?
it. That's my week. I'm over it. I'm done.
Hey, who are we not sponsored by, dude?
Dude, Josh's super spy satellite lasers. You need a laser to shoot down your enemies? Call Josh.
We're not sponsored
Super
by
spy
that.
lasers.
Truly.
They are Jewish.
They are Jewish space lasers.
All right, I'm going to do my week
Sponsor
recap because I know Dupe, you're going to have something special to talk about. So let me just get through my my weekly recap. Hi, everybody. I had a week. It's been fun, busy at work. We are almost out of this house, and you'll see a new studio coming soon. I decided that because this pod got over 100 people and we got so many followers, like we're almost influencers in just the Antelope Valley, maybe. I don't know. I was like, I better buy a house. And I'm going to need a studio, and we're going to need all this shit. So I'm forward projecting our success right now by buying an expensive fucking house. So that's the only reason we bought the house. Don't tell my wife that. It's literally just so that I have a better recording space. That's my week where we should be starting the crazy move. And what happened this weekend, Dupe? What was your week about? What happened?
Well, we went to a nicer restaurant this weekend. I'm not going to put the name out there. It was a $200 dinner. And so we go, my wife decides to order a oh my god, scallops and steak, right? That's what she asked to order. And the guy, he asked, well, how do you want it? And she says, medium well. She like said a little bit more well done. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. We'll get that back out to you. Well, we wait the appropriate amount of time. They come back out and they just bring her the scallops, no steak. And she's like, I thought I ordered the steak and the scallops. And then he said, no, I think you just ordered the scallops. And she said, well, you asked me how I wanted to cook the food. And he said, well, I thought you were talking about the scallops. So John Lee,
What?
Order multiple ways. Like, is there a Dunn's level of scallops?
Yeah.
No, there is not, Lee.
Yeah,
Come
there
on
is.
now.
It's
You've
like-
got a culinary degree.
It's either rare or extra rare.
But how about a medium rare? Can you have a medium rare scallop?
No,
Just a little bit of pink. Just a little bit of pink in your scallop.
Scallops are done when they're done. I don't know why.
Yeah,
there's such a
no,
confusing
there
moment.
is one temperature for scallop, and that's cooked.
Yeah.
So I obviously this dipshit.
I gotta
he's
give
trying
him
to-
credit though, because he was playing it so fucking smooth, man. He was like, "No, you did." I really thought you were talking about the scallops. I didn't realize you were talking about the steak. Like we talked about it like 4 times, and he just held true to the scallop story. He was like, "You know what? I'm gonna die by this, man. It is what it is." And
Good for him though. Good for him. Standing by it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say it wasn't worth your $200.
Probably not.
dude, there's not a meal on the planet worth $200, man. Like I've kind of moved beyond these fancy restaurants, and God, that makes me sound like such a fucking snooty priss bitch. But where do I go from there? So Olive Garden would have been
Just
fucking
be a snooty
better, man.
bitch. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Olive
It's
Garden would have
fine.
been better. Like these really fine high-end restaurants, I often walk away disappointed because the amount of money you're spending for that food, you should be getting a lot better and a greater experience than you actually get from these really fine restaurants. And it's just, especially the steakhouses. The steakhouse,
Yeah, no, seriously.
a disappointment almost to every steakhouse I've been to.
If you want to eat pure shit anyway, and maybe only get slightly ripped off, that's what like a Gino's Ristorante is for. You don't go to you don't spend $200 to be disappointed. You just go to Gino's Ristorante.
Why?
And that's okay. Just because they're terrible. It's a terrible restaurant. Fuck you, Gino's. I'm on camera now and I can say it. Fuck you. There you go.
No,
That's
we want you guys on the show. I want you to explain to.
No.
Actually, how about we have a cook-off with them, Rick? I would love to have a
Cook
cook-off
off with Gino. Cool, dude. I know how to open cans also. So yeah, let's do it.
Rick sounds
Are you saying that their recipes are all Chef Boyardee?
I was implying that it's mostly Chef Boyardee.
Have you eaten there lately or no?
Me? No.
No.
I've never eaten there.
I've never been there.
And it sounds
So,
like he
did you guys
has,
watch
and he
the-
apparently hates it. So
I know, right? He's really adamant about how much he hates
I
it.
don't like that.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
you-
like them.
yeah,
What about on a plane?
What? Snakes?
on a plane.
No. Would you eat it on a plane?
I would not eat it on a plane.
How about on a train?
I would not eat it on a train.
Did you guys watch the big game this weekend?
Are you talking about the Super Bowl? I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble.
Whoa, no, no, the big
I should have
game.
beeped you right there.
Honestly, if our Latin friends are listening tonight, Arthur, quick question: how do you say bowl super in Spanish? I'm assuming it's something like topa de super or something like that. I don't really know what it is. It's Topa Cup. Topa's Cup, right? I learned that from a Ricky Martin song.
Rick, your whiteness is showing.
Yeah, his 1% Jew is showing.
Your 0.02% Elizabeth Warren Mexican is showing right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm also-
Dude, no, again. Man, you're gonna send me into a safe space.
he's
in
gonna
this
go into a
episode.
safe space within 15 minutes. It's
Shit.
great. Holy shit,
Man.
What were we talking about? Yeah, we did watch the Super Bowl. It was
Yeah,
fun.
how was
$8.
your party?
It was big. I gotta say, it was a little underground. Didn't expect the blurry videos to come out, but yeah, the sheriffs broke it up. It was a good time, dude. Enjoy it.
That's not where I thought you were going to take that to.
Diplo was there. It was a good time.
Diplo was there.
Diplo?
Yeah.
Who is Diplo? Is that like the mega? I thought that was a block. Like those are big blocks, mega blocks. I have a 2-year-old. I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah. To the youths, you'd know that Diplo is important. He's a musician of some sort.
Is he?
I don't know, Lee. What is he?
I don't know. You're the one talking.
All I know
about
is he threw a super spreader party. I was there. There's underground footage.
He threw
TMZ
it?
reported about it. Well, he got paid to go.
Oh. How much did you?
What's
pay
up with Tampa Bay? That's what I want to know. What's up with Tampa Bay, the city? Those don't seem like the cleanest people. I've learned now. I've never really looked at Tampa Bay, but wow, Tampa Bay. Wow.
What's wrong?
Are you talking about the people or the cardboard cutout?
No, the people themselves. I don't know. They just look like the type that wear broken flip-flops and just have hard lives.
Well,
Tampa Bay is not an attractive
we
city.
just lost the entire Florida following.
I love you, Florida. Florida, you're the better coastal state in comparison between Florida and California. I mean,
It's
It is what it is.
El Caso Super.
Oh,
Thank you, Shirley, one of our listeners helping me out there. El
Shirley?
Caso
Who's
Super.
Shirley? I thought her name was Samantha.
do we have any like? Do we need?
No,
to get
that's Shirley's fuck you art's wife.
We need
Samantha?
to get royalty music because right now I feel like Queen, I Am the Champion would be perfect.
Ooh.
Why's that, dude? Why's that?
Well, because somebody called the Super Bowl properly at the beginning of the preseason. So, I mean, I think that was me. And then our twat podcast over on the sports side of things even went as far as to mock my picks. Oh, way to pick the greatest quarterback of all time versus the previous Super Bowl champions. Oh, wow, we're going on a limb. Well, you know what? When you're fucking right, you're right, dude. And that's all there is to that. I mean, you guys are really lucky I'm humble because you guys would have heard about that a lot.
So
yesterday.
no, we weren't hurt at all. I know that you want to launch a competing spots podcast. We've heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thanks for saying twats again because one of our co-hosts over on that sports podcast, that's Take Warning, All Things Sports. Preston does not appreciate that there's an actual acronym to our name of the show. So he's not going to appreciate that 2 weeks in a row twats has been said.
So he's taking.
He didn't know that?
No, he knew. He's just like, we were just like, oh, we'll never say it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
And Duper said it twice. This is great.
What am I supposed to do?
Got it.
No, I mean, it's there. It's apparent. It's funny. It's funny.
It's a terrible acronym that you guys came up with, but it's fitting at the same time. Like, it works out perfectly for a bunch of twats to be talking about sports, to have a sports podcast named
Yeah.
Twats.
Some smart I can't even say it. Smart twats on a spots or podcast.
On the
But yeah,
spots-
whenever
spots
you guys need
podcasts.
somebody to come in and make your
don't.
picks for you, let me know.
We don't need
Well,
that.
I totally
We'll be
understand.
good. Hey, and that's launching in March, by the way, guys. I forgot to tell everybody that. Yeah, a quick promo out to All Things Sports. It is launching this coming March with the baseball season. We want to be able to do a baseball preview just before opening day. So
I
That's
100%
the,
understand why you wouldn't want me on there showcasing my talents.
what are you going to pick? Are you going to pick, it's going to be the Dodgers. That's versus who? Who
What,
in the
baseball?
AL? Yeah, give me AL.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah,
First off-
you got to watch sports, bitch.
First off, fuck you, Ryan. But yeah, Dodgers, Yankees this year. Oh, we're to pick
my
the two
God.
fucking fan base sports, blah, blah, fucking blah. But I'm calling that shit, what is this, February? I'm calling this shit right now, Dodgers, Yankees, Dodgers in 6.
I just realized why we need Greg on this podcast. We are 19 minutes in and we haven't even hit a topic yet.
Because he levels you both out, and I just sit here and
Yeah.
watch you and let you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I think the podcast is better. So Elon Musk plans on having people on Mars by 2025. It's a 6-month flight there. You stay there for 2 years, 6 months flight home. Rick, are you taking that flight?
well, dude, how big are the hard drives? Do I get any kind of live streaming? Where's the Pornhub coming from? Because that's a long, long flight.
Well, he's launching Starlink, bro. You're gonna get Pornhub no matter what.
Hopefully. But I mean, I don't know. I'm on board with the whole like getting into space on that 4-man raffle thing that he's doing. To just throw 4 people in one of his dragon capsules and shooting them up. I do that.
Sheila,
I don't know
what
if
do you
I'd
want
go
me
to
to
Mars.
do?
What is happening
I'm
here?
cutting off Rick, though. I'll tell you that.
Jesus
talking.
Christ!
I don't know. She's yelling at me to do something.
He looks like one of those air. They run the air through him, and they're like, "Oh, come on, car!"
Guys, Albert Hernandez is in here. He's watching on YouTube. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate you coming in. He's very upset that he returned to watch live on the wrong night. Apparently, he's got a big deal. He's got a hard on for Greg. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, we are Albert, stick around for COVID Corner. It's gonna be so good for you. It's gonna be well worth your waiting.
Lee, what skills do you have to sell Elon on your flight to get on that flight?
Oh, easy, dude. I can help him repopulate whatever planet we go to.
That's the easy one.
Shit, speaking of, that's a perfect transition into our next topic, Rick.
So last week I made a joke, right? I just made a joke about Lee goes in a swimming pool and he gets out and any girl that was in there is probably pregnant or something. Of course, Florida just has to release the very next day an article. So I don't know if Lee's been to Florida recently.
You know, this is talking about girls,
teenagers, a young man entered a pool party. He was in the pool and ejaculated in that pool. 16 girls later find out they were pregnant. 16 girls got pregnant in a pool. Lee.
I'm not even sure what I believe the story, to be honest with you.
Lee, how did this happen?
That is some stuff that is stronger than any man can contain, I'm telling you.
What?
Where did you find this article at? NewsBB25. I've never heard of this club.
Well, because
it was on the Onion, and you know it.
If I send Duper anything from like CNN or Fox News or anything like that, he says it's fake news immediately. Like insert Greg going fake news, but literally,
I have an article later from CNN about the Gorilla Glue. So I don't know.
Wait, you trust CNN now? Is that your news source for trust now? Is that what you're telling me? You trust CNN for news?
We'll get to a political podcast one night. This is not the day for it.
I don't know. I just saw the article. I thought it was funny because it was literally the day after we said that Lee would probably get a bunch of chicks pregnant in a swimming pool. Listeners out there, is Lee a Florida man? Yeah. Arthur's asking, and I kind of want to know. I
kind of want to know myself.
Are you from Tampa Bay?
Maybe.
That makes sense.
I have some sweaty flip-flops that are broken.
Jesus. You want to get a little weird?
Most of the 16 girls plan on getting abortions. 2 of them are going through with it. Dude, that sucks, man. He's already got 2 baby mamas, and he's only like 16.
Think about it, dude. It could have been 16. He's doing all right. He's like, hey, man, that's 14 I don't have to pay for.
Oh.
Right, Lee?
Oh. That's a brutal joke.
And he can make the Dustin Diamond joke. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, no, that was inappropriate. It really made everybody really quiet. It made the room awkward.
There's 3 of us. It's impossible not to be quiet.
When you made him and I both be quiet, you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys are the same person. You're literally in the same.
Exactly.
What is that?
I don't know. Either you have tea or a ghost. I don't know which one.
Well, it wasn't in my house.
That was your house.
That was your house.
Was it?
Yeah, I saw the ghost fly behind you and everything.
Tell your neighbors not to start their beater when you're recording, please.
What is going on here? Hang on. You guys keep going. Okay. Keep talking.
Right. What is he gonna go do? Is he gonna go get like the lasers? And
he's gonna pull out the little voltmeter thing and start searching his house for the ghost.
He's gonna get his old cassette player and start recording stuff.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look at what I found. He's got a guitar and he's kind of scarily walking into the back of his house. I think he's yelling for his wife to save him.
Yeah. Right now he's yelling for Rachel to help him because he's terrified. Well, if your house wasn't so dark, you'd be able to see shit, though.
That is true. You could turn on some lights there.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so dark there.
Why does he own a guitar? He doesn't know how to play a guitar. That doesn't even make any sense.
I think it's for Sam.
You think? Oh, well, that makes a lot more sense because
she's the
Rick has
one.
no talent.
which tells you that she is definitely related to.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's anything. I think it's actually a car. It was
I told you it was your
driving by. I can't wait to move out of here.
All right.
Holy shit.
Your favorite musician, Marilyn Manson, got Me Too'd recently, Rick.
He got Me Too'd hard.
Yeah. So what is the whole deal with that? He's come out and he said that the allegations are not true. But Evan Rachel Wood is saying that he was an abuser. Like, was he physically abusive or just mentally? Because I know about the suicide thing, right? Where she says he was trying to break up with her, and then he kept saying, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself if you fucking leave me," which doesn't seem out of character for Marilyn Manson, right? First off, why are you expecting anything differently from Marilyn Manson? Isn't this kind of what we expected from this dude? It's not really outside of his character, and I don't even know why we're acting surprised by any of this. But what was the whole story with this, Rick?
There's a lot, man. There's actually like 20 years worth of abuse that is coming out, or just weird shit from this guy. I'm actually looking over the timeline right now, and this is actually posted on Billboard recently. December 2001. That's the first time that he was actually charged with assault and sexual misconduct. That was, 2002 wrongful death lawsuit. He had an interview in 2009 where he actually admitted that he had violent thoughts about Evan Rachel. I can't even say her name. Evan Rachel Wood, and that's what actually inspired him to write the song "I Want to Kill You" like they do in the movies, like because it was weird sexual shit. It's just a trip, dude. Violent threats against music journalists. 2009 also. There was the Twiggy Ramirez allegations in 2017. I'm just running through, dude. I mean, we're talking about years.
Who is Twiggy Hernandez?
Twiggy's a musician. I don't know if you know that. He's a bassist. He's been in a lot of bands. If Albert was still watching the live stream, he could give you a lot more about Twiggy. But he's been, I think he was in, didn't he help with Korn or something like that? He was in Korn too.
Yeah,
but he's been, Twiggy, either way, I know he was a longtime bassist for Marilyn Manson, and there was a lot about they had a huge falling out, just a huge falling out. But then you have like Trent Reznor coming out and saying this guy's just like a royal piece of shit to people, and he is a shock rocker. It's weird because for the longest time, right in the 90s, he was portrayed as just a very intelligent person, right? I'm just a very normal guy. I just like to shock you. I'm going to outsmart everybody. That was always the thing. Like, he's smarter than the people that are trying to censor him. And it turns out, no, he's actually just kind of a fucked up dude. Like, he's really, truly fucked up. Weird, man.
I don't remember that at all. Do you remember people saying Marilyn Manson was smart? I don't
first of all, Lee was like 9 years old in the 90s. So
Rick, I am 4 years younger than you.
he was literally 9 years old when the first album came out.
What?
I don't remember this at all.
So because he was 12 or 13 or where the fuck, you remember so much more than me.
I was a senior in high school. You were in like 5th grade or something, right?
Oh my god. I think I was in 3rd grade.
While you were there's a 4-year gap between the two of you guys.
Right.
You was 12th grade.
I don't know. What do you think about it, dude? What are you thinking?
Are we just not going to talk to Lee this whole podcast? Or what? Lee?
No. I'm just going to sit here and do fucking nothing the entire time. Greg's not here to moderate, so just keep talking.
No, Lee. Dude, I don't remember anybody ever saying that this dude was smart in the 90s.
Because that didn't happen.
Now I can actually bring that. I can bring you like old articles and interviews with like MTV and shit where everybody's like, look at how smart he is. This is all just a show, and he's just doing this to shock America. You know, but he's smarter than everybody. Like, I remember that whole thing about him being smarter than everybody because he knows how to get to us and make money off of it. Where
they used to all think that he was like the kid from Leave It to Beaver. I remember that.
No, it was Wonder Years.
Well, the Wonder Years, yeah. Everybody thought it was
Paul or whatever his name was.
Yep.
Yeah, Paul. They thought it was Paul from Wonder Years.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, Albert did chime in. Thank you. I thought Albert would chime in on this one. He actually says it sucks about Manson. If he had only grabbed them by the pussy, he wouldn't have canceled, or we wouldn't have canceled him. What?
Someone is mad. That
I was looking for some insight there.
Was our president?
But true that he did have. I mean, it's here's the thing, and it sucks, man. Like, you have musicians like this where they had good music, right? And then this stuff happens, and then what do? like, do you feel guilty? Like, think about like R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly actually put out some really good music, but then R. Kelly was a horrible, horrible piece of shit. Do you listen to R. Kelly still, or is that always going to be in the back of your mind when you're going through, that double album that he put out that was just amazing? Same thing here with Manson. Am I going to listen to some old Marilyn Manson or even some of the more recent good stuff that he had? Or is that stigma going to be there now where I'm like, I don't want to listen to this piece of shit. I don't want to support him. It really fucking sucks, man. It sucks that they had to be pieces of shit and they couldn't just be good musicians.
Well,
I don't know.
Just because he's a piece of shit doesn't mean you can't go off and enjoy the stuff that he did put out at one point.
And I was hard
to do that, but like on a visual medium, it's harder for me to do that because House of Cards, I never finished that, and I really was enjoying that show, and I
totally
would love to
go
back and finish that show. But now I can't watch Kevin Spacey.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, they did take him off.
Yeah,
but I mean, I still got to get through the seasons he was in.
True.
I'm only into season 2, man. So I have a lot to catch up before they get rid of Spacey. So I'm in the same boat with you on that. Yeah. But bringing it recent, right? You look at how some people react to the Manson stuff and what's happening there, and how people dealt with R. Kelly, and these artists do things that are not very attractive or just flat out wrong. And it's weird how you can see different cultures, that deal with it different ways, right? And cultures in America. I'm bringing up like that country guy, right? Look at the country guy. He drops an N-bomb, gets it on video. Everybody loses their shit, drops him from all the labels. Rightfully so. The guy said some racist shit, and they got it on camera. And yet now he's actually topping the Billboard charts. I was just reading about this today, that they've actually increased his sales by like 300% since last week. Weird.
Interesting.
I still don't know the whole story around that one. But with this story here, isn't it funny that Michael Jackson never quite got this stigma, right? Because Michael Jackson for years, we all heard those stories, right? Like you were over at the Neverland Ranch that one year.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time there.
So there was always a lot of accusations around him, and yet he never really got Me Too'd. Like the culture on our society has shifted so much that we were just so quick to not only assume guilt, but then to immediately cancel them as well. What if it all comes out that everybody's full of shit and Marilyn Manson is fucking Leave It to Beaver, right? He's the fucking greatest guy on the planet. Now, I'm not saying that's true, but I think
there's a lot of compelling evidence though, and that's.
Oh, I agree. I actually agree.
If somebody came out like when the Me Too movement was happening, right, and everybody was dropping like flies, there were a lot of people where it's like, okay, you're saying this, but what is there compelling evidence? I mean, absolutely, it should be investigated and looked into, but this guy shouldn't lose his livelihood or immediately without some kind of proof. People just come out and make accusations, and those people, I'm trying to think. Was Louis C.K. one of the guys where he just got an accusation against him and he lost? Okay.
No. He was jerking off.
Oh, he was doing something. Okay. So I know there were some people where they got accusations.
Louis C.K. was a weird situation because he asked these two comedians if he could jerk off in front of them. They said, yeah, go ahead, go jerk off in front of us. They laugh at him when he whips out his little dick. He jerks off. And then years later, they claim Me Too. Now, what that was a power situation where they're saying he was a very powerful and influential comedian, and that's the reason why they felt compelled to say yes. And then he came out and he apologized for that. But it was kind of consensual at the same time, right? What's going on here is because there's no physical abuse, right? It was all mental abuse, it seems like.
Yeah, but I mean, psychological abuse can be just as bad, honestly. There's you can do a lot of shit to a person through their mind, man.
Elon, really my skill set to get on that plane is I can argue anything. Like I could literally make an argument for Maryland right now. I'm refraining because I don't want to make an argument for somebody who potentially damaged another person psychologically. So I guess I'll just leave it alone.
Have anybody looked at what his responses were or no?
He's denying it.
Yeah, he's just denying it and saying it's all fabricated. That's pretty
no,
much
not quite. He's saying it's a distorted
or
sense of
distorted,
reality,
distorted reality,
which is possible, right? Because Rachel Wood doesn't seem the most stable either. To be in a relationship with fucking Marilyn Manson, you got to be a little bit fucked up, don't you? Like, the fucking Taylor Swift is not getting in that relationship. You have to have some fucking little dark demons in your head to even be in that relationship. So I think that the truth between these two might be more in the middle than we're giving them credit for. Yeah. But I imagine that they're both pretty fucked up in the head.
No, they got it.
A good point was made by the smarter half of Greg and
I saw that.
Heather. You saw what she said. Willing to bet you we'd hardly have any artists to listen to or watch if it was based solely on their character or lack of at times. It's true. It's true. I mean, fame fucks you up. There's very few people that can handle it appropriately. It takes you down some dark paths.
I wish I could remember who said it, but somebody who recently came out and they said, if you would know these celebrities that are out there and who they really are, you would not support the majority of these people because they're really terrible human beings. I think there's a narcissism that's associated with that celebrity and that fame, and that kind of goes hand in hand with being that shitty person. But maybe we should go to COVID corner.
Are we going to COVID corner now? Is that you get to make the last point, and then we're going to COVID corner?
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Did you have a point on that?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't?
COVID corner. No, it's COVID corner.
Okay.
Lee, you had a point? I'm sorry.
Just random.
I started the song.
Beautiful day in COVID, won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the COVID hood. Beautiful day in COVID, won't you be mine? COVID corner.
I leave that in there now because I know how much it bugs Albert. So
he's not the only one. It's okay. No, we're gonna keep that shit. We're keeping it. It's fucking classic. It's our character, right? It's good time.
As we alluded to at the beginning of the show in regards to Greg, let's bring that around. So Iran has came out and they've told people to be cautious of people who have received the vaccine because apparently when you get the vaccine, it actually makes you homosexual now. Yeah. In Iran, there's a huge anti-gay movement. They've always been very much anti-homosexual. In 2007, they actually came out and they said, we don't have any homosexuals in Iran. That crazy shit doesn't happen here. Now they're saying that they do have homosexuals and it's only people who got the vaccine. Lee, did you get your vaccine yet?
I did not.
Okay, well, Foofy's waiting to find out when you get that vaccine. Just so you know. He's on the live stream right now to find out when you're going to get your shot.
The second I get it,
really matters.
I'll make sure I hit him up first and say, Iran was right. Come on over.
Perfect.
Yeah. No science. I'm just now homosexual.
There's just going to be dicks flying everywhere after the herd immunity.
Giant satchels of Richards everywhere.
Just dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
This was the deep state's plan, how to just euthanize us all, was to make us gay.
This is population control. just get us to turn. That's it.
Is this not okay? So like, the world has legitimately gone crazy, right? So COVID happens. We lock down the country. We lock down the world. Everybody's fucking at home. Next thing you know, Lee is telling me about QAnon theories. Rick's over here telling me that the vaccine's going to make me gay if I take it. What the fuck happened, dude? Like, everybody lost their shit as soon as we got locked up in the house. Bro, what the fuck is going on?
You lock me up for too long, and I you know.
Hey, Lee. Here's a positive.
Finding things to research, and everything I research just suddenly makes fucking sense to me. You know.
Of course, fucking BC stands for Bill Clinton, and it stands for him having a pedophile island underneath the Capitol. What the fucking island under the Capitol? Yeah, bitch, deal with that shit. I made it up. It's real.
It's real.
I was gonna say
it was on Wikipedia.
You're not gonna have if you get the shot, Lee. You lower your risk of getting more women pregnant, right?
Oh,
that's something because you won't be. I mean,
I wasn't doing
unless you can get a man pregnant, and it turns into like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jr.
I want to get the snip, the snip. So I don't really care about that point that you made, but good try.
I'm just asking. I mean, like, why not? Why get the snip if you just need to get a couple shots?
Well, because there's no guarantee the shots will work.
Well, look at Greg.
Look at Greg. Yeah, Greg's laid up and can't move, and that's why he's not with us.
Yeah, he's homosexual as shit.
He just sent us a picture. Yeah, he's got a cock in his mouth right now.
Okay, no, here's a question. What if this is just a mistranslation and they just wanted to say, hey, be careful with the vaccine. You could get very strong side effects. But in Iran, when it translates to English, it's fucking gay. Like, what happened? It was supposed to be side effects.
Just the way it translates.
These fucking guys over here thinking we're homophobes or something.
There you go. Yeah.
Iran is actually very accepting of the homosexual culture. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, guys, #me2, guys. Come on, calm down.
I'm sure that's what it is.
They're over there beheading people because they took the fucking vaccine shot right now.
Fucking
so
Iran.
Is that still a thing over there? Are they that psycho?
Yeah, they've haven't they killed 6,000 homosexuals?
Have they? Yeah, okay.
in like how many years? I don't remember. It wasn't even years. It was
make
recent.
Sure I wasn't like misconstruing my thoughts.
No, if you look it up, they've. I know it was the number was 6,000. 6,000 men and women because they were homosexual. They've been put to death.
Fun.
That's fucking. What kind of country?
Super fun. So now they're saying that everyone who took the COVID shot, they're just gonna murder them.
Yeah, it's like we want to end this so you guys aren't getting sick anymore. But when you get done, come on over here for a stoning.
Hold on.
We're going to put you in the ground.
Again, just like that. But when you get done.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. He obviously got their first shot.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Ayatollah's like, I got my vaccination.
You think the way that they're going to round them all up is they're going to offer like orange mocha frappuccinos down at the local Starbucks? Like they're just a fucking swarm of like gay Iranians that's come out of the woodwork. And they're just going to go, we're here for the orange
corn in the back.
Woo!
Where's that?
Oh, man.
Come on, guys. We're having a parade. Show up. That's it.
I don't think we're allowed to have this conversation without Greg on it, right? Because now you need one gay guy on the podcast to talk about gay topics, right? So,
I mean, he's listening.
I think we fucked up, dude. We're gonna get a new dude from this episode.
Yeah, or something worse. Iran,
maybe our second shot.
Son of a bitch.
So, Lee, did you decide to get the snip because of that pool party or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I jumped in the pool. I came out and I said, "Wow, I gotta do something about this because it's just there's no control on this shit.
Out of control.
Out of control.
Out of control.
Florida's done me in.
I can't even imagine where you would be at if abortion was illegal. So, good thing for that, I guess.
That was a Rick joke.
Yeah, dude, it's quiet again right now too, right?
Yeah.
Abortion's not hitting today, guys.
Yeah.
Let's not make those jorks. Jorks. I said jorks.
So, I feel like this isn't appropriate without Greg on the podcast, but Russia's Sputnik V vaccine is 91.6% effective against symptomatic.
Hold on. That's Sputnik 5. That's Sputnik a Roman
5.
numeral.
5.
Sputnik V.
5.
So I guess it works. Good for
They're
you guys.
saying it's effective. Yeah.
Well, hold on, because like it says it's effective against symptomatic COVID-19. So like, are they giving it to people who already have COVID and it's helping them through it?
No, they're saying that they're testing and they're seeing asymptomatic carriers. But anybody with symptoms, they're saying it's 91% effective from severe disease. Because that's what everybody's worried about is severe symptoms, right? You can get symptoms of being sick.
Right.
But what's most important with a vaccine is that it's highly effective against putting you in the hospital, right? So that's what they're trying to say. Russia is saying that Sputnik 5 is 91% effective against severe symptoms, which is, I mean, if it works, fantastic, good. I'm not taking that shit. I've had enough Stoli-Chinawa or whatever you call it. I've had my Grey Goose. I've had plenty of vodka in my life. You don't need to inject it into my veins.
So you would prefer to take the gay vaccine as opposed to the vodka
Absolutely.
vaccine?
Yeah. Give me the homosexual vaccine any day.
But why?
But why what?
Do you trust Russia?
I'd much rather have the vodka vaccine over the gay vaccine.
You're disappointed. You are breaking Foof's heart this second.
Give me the vodka one, so get me drunk first, and then give me the gay one, and it'll be.
Lee's over there. Foof is at home taking notes. He's like, okay, buy some vodka.
Okay, so Sputnik 5, Sputnik 5,
Sputnik V.
and then what vaccines in Iran? Is it Moderna?
I don't know.
I don't know who. I mean, those are
Johnson
global, right?
Johnson?
Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca is a big one on that side of the world.
I didn't take that article that serious, so I did not read which vaccine it was out of fear of it turning me gay.
Okay. Well, I was hoping to take that somewhere, but never mind. None of us did research.
Just in case there is a fatwa put out against us, Greg McIntyre, I love you, and he's also a co-host, and he helped write that bit. So I want him involved in the fatwa if that happens.
The foie gras?
Foie gras?
Foie gras?
I mean, so there was.
I love this quote though. Don't go near those who have had the vaccine. They have become homosexuals.
That's seriously what it says.
Well, wait, hang on a second. That's actually brilliant because in that country, homosexuality is frowned upon, right?
Yeah.
So,
and you did exaggerate a bit. It's 4,000 to 6,000 people have been executed, gays and lesbians, since 1979. Still a terrible thing, though. Still a terrible.
So they're still doing it, just not as much as he originally had.
Well, it sounds like it's going to get ramped up quite a bit.
I'm only working
zero in 2007.
It's going to get fucking lit.
I'm working off the stats that Greg wrote up for us for tonight. This was his skit.
That's right. I was reading his stats earlier when everything was wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. At least we got that. Since we're still in COVID corner, I saw this on the news. I'm sure you guys read the article out there in Vegas. A man goes into Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. He really just wants a meal. He's hungry. And he's not wearing a mask. And so, as most restaurants out here in LA County are doing, we're clearly stating to you got to have a mask on if you want to get some food here, buddy. They go ahead and reject it. They let him go. You're going to have to leave. Come back. He came back. He came back with a gun.
Did he put on a mask when he returned? I wondered.
No, he did not wear a mask. There's video of it. It's fucking great. He just comes back in pissed as shit with a gun and straight up tells them, give me my fucking chicken. That's it. He gets his chicken and waffles and he fucking leaves Roscoe's. No money taken.
I'm pretty sure he stole all of the chicken, though.
Did he take all the chicken?
Yeah. He demanded all the chicken and waffles that they could give him, and then he ran off. He didn't just get his one meal. He got all the chicken and waffles he can get.
That makes it even better.
Fucking ran off. Dude, when you rob a place, in today's day and age, criminals have gotten so fucking stupid that literally you are encouraged to wear a mask in a fucking bank today. But today's criminal is so fucking stupid. They're like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my fucking mask off and then go rob their ass. What the fuck is wrong with people? Again, dude, locked up in their homes way too fucking long. It's just making people make really stupid decisions.
Yeah. I just looked it up. He took all the food that was available. It was all of the to-go orders that were sitting at the counter. So he just took everybody. He just inconvenienced all the people that had called in. That's all he did. He didn't actually rob this place. He's like, "What do you got under the heat lamps there?" And then the thing is, that's a lot of chicken, man. That's a lot of fried chicken at that. That shit does not taste good once it gets cold. It gets a little weird, right?
Maybe he has an air fryer at home, Rick.
Maybe.
I could revive it.
Pasadena.
Yeah, how do you feel like?
I like to think he's doing something.
He comes in here to pick up his to-go order. Rick, the manager, comes out. He says, "Some guy just robbed all of our to-go orders."
Yeah.
Lee is gonna be like, "Dude, this is the biggest piece of shit fucking lie I've ever fucking heard, dude."
Every guy at home waiting on his Uber Eats is going to be so pissed and not believe it. He's going to be like, that motherfucker ate it. I want a refund Uber Eats.
They're not tipping fucking Jordan. And now Jordan's upset. And Jordan goes home and beats his mom because he got a bad grade yesterday. No tips. Nothing.
Wow. Jesus. And then she got
going back to last week. You don't remember that conversation?
No, don't say that word. No more. Okay. we only have like 10 minutes left. Let's not say abortion again. Can we hold off on saying abortion?
Let's abort that joke.
I was going back to last week when we talked about the kid who like murdered his mother for the bad grades in school.
No, I totally remember.
Forget it. Screw you guys.
Yeah. I get it, Lee, and they're intertwined, of course.
Nope.
I get it.
Nope.
You know, we didn't even determine this. Who's got the FTMF this week?
Who won?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you know what? Before we even get into the FTMF, really quick, do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I got an FTMF. I got you.
You do?
Okay, but do we have anything else we want to talk about? Because there's some other fun stories out there.
You want to talk about the Neuralink stuff, or
you don't want to talk about Gorilla Glue?
I do want to talk about
Gorilla Glue, dude.
Oh!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let me find my FTMF topic. Lead this off.
Okay, I'll explain it.
No. Wait.
Yeah, I have the gist here. Unless Lee, do you know it?
No, fuck off, Rick. You just don't want me to talk at all.
I want you to say it.
No, I don't want to say it anymore.
Okay, well, it turns out that Gorilla Glue does not make hair products.
No.
So a woman, she's doing her hair, right? So Tessica Brown is doing her hair. She reaches for the hairspray. She sprays her hair. Shit is really strong, right? Whatever substance she used, it's really keeping her hair in place. Come to find out, she sprayed Gorilla Glue in her hair. That her hair has been stuck like this for a month. It's not moved. It cannot be comfortable when you sleep this way. So
I'm not butthurt, Sheila. I didn't research it. I was just trying to give Rick a hard time. Calm down. What?
Oh, you're having a whole conversation.
Are you having a conversation with people watching the live stream while we're talking about this?
Yeah, you guys are talking. And I'm talking to them. I'm ignoring you.
She is now actually in discussion about opening a lawsuit against Gorilla Glue, and suing them because she sprayed their super adhesive glue in her hair.
That's bullshit.
Lee, what do you think
first
about that, Lee?
What?
We're letting him talk.
Conversation?
No, he's side chatting everybody.
I didn't hear what you said.
What do you think about her suing Gorilla Glue over this thing because she's an idiot?
I think that she is going to win $1 million, just like the lady who spilled the hot cup of coffee in her lap from McDonald's.
That was from the 90s, though, man. That's so
know.
long ago.
You act like the system has gotten better.
No.
But this one is like it says adhesive on the label. It says not for hair, not for your skin.
Does it say not for hair?
Says to avoid. Huh?
Does it say not for hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
It does?
Yeah, it literally says it on the can.
Again, I haven't
Okay,
researched
so
it.
backstory to that too. She posts something on TikTok which gets like 20 million views because it's funny. Like, what dumbass would spray Gorilla Glue in their hair? But Gorilla Glue went and they actually tweeted out a statement saying, "Hey, this is a unique situation. This product is indicated not for use in hair because it's considered permanent, right? They're like, just get medical attention. We're proud of you." She might get her medical bills paid for just as a like a good faith thing. I honestly don't think she deserves anything. It literally says Gorilla Glue spray adhesive on the can. Why would you have it in the bathroom anyways where you're doing your hair? That's my next question. What were you doing in there that you needed Gorilla Glue? Like,
I guess I could see that possibly. Maybe there's a tile loose and she was spraying that in there to keep the tile from moving.
But then that means she would have known that she had Gorilla Glue spray adhesive in her fucking bathroom.
Maybe her boyfriend or her husband was doing it. Maybe her dad was doing it. I don't know how old this girl is.
Baby daddy.
I mean, you're making up a lot of excuses here. You're reaching.
I told you this is my gift, Elon. I can do this for anybody. If you need me to argue on your behalf, whatever you need, Elon, I got you, buddy.
Oh, she did start a GoFundMe.
No.
On just yesterday, it's already collected more than $10,000.
That's such fucking bullshit, man. Like, I would put fucking Gorilla Glue in my hair if I'm gonna get fucking a couple $100,000.
What is the GoFundMe for? I haven't looked this up at all. I saw the pictures from it, thought it was hilarious, and moved on with my day.
Like,
Nope,
give
she
me
actually
the GoFundMe
she got it
is
for her medical.
It's
all
for
right,
her medical
fucking
bills?
everybody out there. I will put Gorilla Glue in my hair tomorrow if you give me $250,000.
And people are actually doing it.
Give me $250,000. I'll fucking do that shit today.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. I honestly think people do stupid things all the time, and you shouldn't get rewarded for it.
No,
You know?
I would actually be fucking happier if I might actually just fucking start Gorilla Gluing my hair, so then I don't have to go through the hassle of having to do my hair every fucking day. I would just wake up and that shit is fucking good to go.
If the can looked like Aquanet or something, right? If it actually looked like a hairspray, maybe there's some kind of believable something going on here. But this doesn't even look like hairspray. It literally looks like it says spray adhesive. If anybody is listening, go on Google right now and just Google the spray adhesive from Gorilla Glue and tell me how you would get that confused. That is ridiculous. Like, stupid. Now I'm angry, and Duper's got to get angry. I think it's FTMF time.
It's FTMF time.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such. Put away your tissues and closed minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
All right, so this story comes from People magazine. A Georgia substitute teacher has been arrested and charged with 19 counts of child molestation. Staff at the Zion Elementary School in Carroll County investigators on Friday regarding allegations of misconduct by a substitute teacher. What happened was Amelia Ressler, she's 30 years old. She decided to masturbate in a room full of elementary school age children. There's not a situation on this planet that makes that okay. I don't give a fuck if you're, first off, this was an in-class session. I don't give a fuck if you're a teacher and you're doing video sessions right now. There's not a situation on this fucking planet where you should be putting your hands down your fucking pants in front of a bunch of fucking school-age children. You're fucking disgusting. I hope you get everything that the law can throw at you. Fuck you, Amelia.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
there it is. I
completely
needed to do
concur
that.
with that.
Well, this has been a fun show.
It has been.
I feel like this is a better episode than we usually have.
I know. Do we tell Greg he's off?
Do we? Yeah, bye, Greg.
No. We need Greg back because we need
Honestly, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was really hoping that he was going to join us tonight because I don't know if you guys remember the fishing trip we took for Rick's bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was hoping we could describe in detail how the fishing trip went, and then everyone could just see Greg sitting there looking like that
Gregory the Great.
Go ahead. What happened, Lee?
Oh no, just well, I don't want to tell it now. We got to wait for him to come.
Yeah,
back
no. Wait for Greg to be there.
We'll show the
way we can
pictures
talk
and all
about
that
it.
stuff. It'll be funny.
Okay, all right.
It's okay. It's okay. So Greg's still on the show then.
We'll foreshadow. Well, yeah, because we need somebody to do our fashion segments.
Greg's still on the show.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he is starting Take Warning Presents Fashion. I don't know what the acronym's going to be. But, it's going to be sexy.
It's going to be orange frappuccinos all the way.
Holy shit. And Josh, I can't wait until we can see Josh on screen. He has not been on camera once yet.
Yeah, dude. And whatever you do, Josh, don't use Gorilla Glue in that beautiful beard of yours. We don't want you to have to cut it off.
You know, honestly, if he does that, it'll actually always look straight and pretty.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. I really do want to touch base on this topic really quick. I do want to know if you guys would do the Neuralink from Elon Musk. Would you get that implant? Would you do it?
I don't even know why you would ask me that question. You already know my fucking answer.
Would you do it?
You need this, right? Because you're such a fucking dumbass. This might actually improve your intelligence level.
No, it doesn't.
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm just so kidding. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was so mean. I came at you harshly.
It was just so angry.
I know it was, and I don't mean it. I just felt like being mean, and I take it back 100%.
Who's it talking to?
I need it. I need it because I lack intelligence, emotional intelligence. So I'll yes.
You need it because it's Sputnik V, not Sputnik V. So
Sputnik V.
Absolutely need that Neuralink.
All right.
Man.
I guess we could.
Would you take it
next week? When?
Me? I don't know. Let's talk about it with Greg next week. Let's save it because that's an Elon Musk. First of all, does it come with batteries and how long do they last?
No, it comes with a charger, and I'll explain it in detail.
Because I'm telling you right now, anything that Elon Musk puts out that if it has batteries or it needs to be charged, I want to know how long it's going to actually last before I
will explain this thing in detail. I've researched it and I love it, and I fucking want it.
Oh, quick update. Fuck you on Dogecoin still. So that was that.
Fuck me on Dogecoin. It's up.
It's
I want to
coming
go buy
up.
some actually. I
It's
have
coming
no
up.
idea what this is, but I feel like I should be invested in this.
You should not be invested in this, and no one advised
see.
Rick or Josh to do this shit either.
You did.
No,
You did.
no.
I'm actually in the process of mortgaging
Holy
my house.
shit!
So then I can
It's
put
almost
money
at $1.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Dude,
No.
It's at
I'm gonna
80,
go put money
82
into
cents.
this. Yeah,
It's
I'm
at
gonna go put
82
money into this.
cents.
Yeah.
It is not at 82 cents. I'm looking at it right now.
I know it's at 8 cents, but fuck you. Anyways,
If it was at 82
anyway.
cents, I'm cashing the fuck out right now.
I'm gonna take my $16 and go home.
that would be a lot of. It would be a lot of money. It'd be a lot of money.
82 cents, I'd have almost $4,000.
Yeah. That's how.
Wow.
That's
I have a
how.
lot of it. I have a
You
lot.
are
not-
really invested in this.
But
Maybe we need to have a show for Duper to learn about cryptocurrency,
We can do that.
just so he understands.
We can do that.
I don't understand this dog coin.
This Doge.
I don't understand dog coin. I don't understand.
Doge.
It's just it's another one.
I wish I had the meme right now. Oh, well.
This
What,
one
the
is
Doge?
100%
All
beyond me.
right.
Dude, so next
All
week
right.
we'll start the podcast off with this Elon Musk thing about the Neuralink. I'm excited to learn about
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I think with Greg on the podcast, he'll fucking have a giant boner over that shit
From
too.
what I understand, it's possible that Josh might be joining us next week as well, right?
Yes, and Josh is
Wow.
he's a hardy investor. He knows a lot about numbers, and he a lot about gold, and a lot about math.
I don't think the bag around his neck counts.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I mean,
Those are all terrible stereotypes.
I'm fucking
Yes, they are.
Jewish. I can say it though.
Did Q tell you those things, Rick?
yes.
He was already muted, waiting for me to end it.
I was like choking on my own water. Hey, Lee, what's your parting thoughts?
You know what? I'm just going to continue every week from here on out to say that I really want everyone to mask up and be safe because, I know one more person who has passed away from COVID-19. I hope that if any of my friends do contract this awful disease, that they make it through and they do okay. It's all these new variants and everything. I want everyone to take a lot of care. No parties. Don't take care of yourself when you go out and all that. And God forbid anybody that I know succumbs to such an awful thing. So pray that it doesn't happen. Right?
Yes,
Yep.
Maybe.
absolutely. Duper.
I think my takeaway from this episode is don't believe everything you read out there. Just because Iran is telling you that the vaccine is going to turn you homosexual, that's a whole different level of gay fear. That's just crazy. The homophobia resulting around that. Don't worry about the vaccine turning you gay. Go ahead and go get it, everybody. That should not be your primary reason for not getting the vaccine. QAnon out there, just because somebody's fucking saying that it's real doesn't make it real. Do your own investigations and try to use some logic out there. Just because we all been locked up in the house for a long time doesn't mean we get to be fucking stupid from here on out.
Yeah.
True that. Rick.
We'll just keep pounding it in you. That's the truth. We're gonna keep pounding you. Seriously, wash your fucking hands. Keep your distance. Honestly, if you think that you become homosexual from getting COVID, fine. That'll keep you the fuck away. So, yeah, like whatever you need to believe so that you keep your fucking distance, wash your fucking hands, wear a fucking mask. Do it, please, because we're rounding that corner, and it's gonna really suck if we can't all make it to the end. So do what you got to do to take care of each other and those that you love and the people that love them.
Yep.
Other than that, Wu-Tang is for the children. And because Greg is not here, I just wanted to let everybody know from personal experience, please do not cook bacon naked. Next week. See ya. Oh, shit. There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Greg,
for
go.
listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to
buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.
I got you on my